I don't think there's one video on my channel that has been requested more than this one right here. Today we're gonna be doing the St. Louis Cardinals rebuild, and it's been requested so many times, I can't even count them anymore. At least in every single video over the past 3 months, there's been a Cardinal suggestion. In my Instagram and Twitter DMs, there's been countless of them, so we're finally gonna be doing this today, and I'm pretty excited about it. And if you guys are excited about it as well, then be sure to hit that like button. That's the best way to show me. And since you guys wanted to see this so much, let's see if we can go for 800 likes on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. But with all that stuff out of the way, I think it's just time to hop into this. I mean, I'm not gonna try to do some big intro. YouTube actually made a tweet about that. They had to delete it. I thought it was hilarious though, because you know, sometimes I take forever to get into the video and that's my bad, but let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, let's go. And if any other YouTubers actually got offended at that YouTube tweet, I mean, come on, then that just basically shows it's directed at you. Like, I thought it was hilarious going through those replies and everything. It was hilarious because the amount of people that were pissed off was insane to me. But hey, that's besides the fact. We got the Cardinals right now. Let's go ahead and see what they got. In 2020, during that 60-game season, they finished off 30-28. They weren't able to play 2 other games. So technically in a 60-game season, they played 58 games. So I really don't know what's up with that. I guess scheduling, and you know, since a couple of guys actually got the illness, I can't say the word on YouTube because they'll end up, you know, doing some things to me. So let's just relax there. But I think it's from the amount of people that tested positive on the Cardinals, so they just weren't able to play those 2 games, which does suck, but I mean, hey, they made it into the postseason, so whatever. And also, speaking of the postseason, they ended up getting beaten out by the Padres. And in my opinion, the Cardinals just need a lot of help in both aspects. I think they need help in pitching, but I also think they need a lot more help in the offense. Now, again, in one of the postseason games, they scored 9 runs, which is a whole lot in the postseason, but their pitching gave up that game. So there's the other issue that comes in. So we technically need more runs in the offense, but we need a lot more help in the bullpen and the pitching. Now, the good thing is for me, and MLB The Show, I got 3 guys on this team, at least in the pitching staff, that do insanely good. I got Jack Flaherty as the ace, I got Jordan Hicks and Giovanni, and also Andrew Miller on like the first couple seasons into this thing, and then by like the 3rd season he kind of falls off, but still. But besides Flaherty, I don't know how Miles is gonna do. Adam Wainwright's 38 years old, so who knows with that dude. Carlos Martinez could be very good. I get him in some other rebuilds, so I think he's gonna do all right for us. And then Dakota Hudson, one of the biggest question marks, at least for me right now, even though in real life the guy's kind of a stud. Actually, not kind of a stud. The guy is a legit stud. So don't really know why he's rated the lowest out of all these guys. I feel like he should probably be like near Adam Wainwright or Miles, but I'm just gonna go with him. I'm not really gonna change that much because I feel like that'd be cheating, but yeah, 76 after this guy posted up a 2.77 in 2020. Not to mention 2019 and 2018. I feel like he should be a lot better than that, but whatever. Now moving over from the rotation, we got the lineup, and really this lineup is run by one guy, and that guy that's gonna be leading this entire offense is gonna be crater maker Paul Goldschmidt. Okay, this dude makes craters in St. Louis. The only thing I am a little bit worried about is the guy's 32 years old, so he's gonna be getting a little bit worse as we go, but hey, I mean, that's just what's gonna happen. I mean, I don't think this rebuild's gonna take longer than 5 years. I think we should be able to win a World Series somewhat quickly, but I mean, at least 4 years for us. He's gonna be 36 years old, if not turning 37. And I feel like he's not gonna be the same 95 overall player, so we might have to get a first baseman in there at some point. Next up, we got Dylan Carlson. He didn't have the best 2020, but I feel like he's gonna do okay once we actually get more in the swing of things. I mean, I hope the guy does good for us, but right now it's a little bit up in the air. Below him, we got Paul DeYoung. Again, this guy for MLB The Show standards is insanely good for me. He normally hits about a 270 with 30 home runs for me, which is A-okay. I will take that any day of the week. Moving below him, we got Matt Carpenter. Matt Carpenter should be good for about a year, but after that year, he's probably gonna be horrible, so we're probably going to get a good third baseman in here. At catcher, we got the 37-year-old Yadier Molina. Again, I really don't know how long he's going to be around for. But also, you can't trade away Yadi because Yadi's legit the lifeblood of the Cardinals. This guy's been on the Cardinals for decades. Yeah, he's been on the Cardinals since 2004. I was 3 years old when this guy was on the Cardinals, and he's still playing today on the exact same team. I mean, that just kind of shows my man Yadi's got some loyalty. Next up below Yadi, we got Dexter Fowler. Okay. Just gonna move on, honestly. I'm just gonna move on. Don't think he's gonna be on the team for very long. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up, we got Tyler O'Neill. Again, don't think he's gonna be on the team for very long. I think he's got fantastic speed, don't get me wrong, but yo, I mean, we need something better than this, right? Like, we gotta have something better than this. Then also over at second base, we got Colton Wong, and then DH, and we got Tommy Edman. I think Tommy Edman's fantastic, actually. I really like Tommy Edman. I mean, this man legit reminds me of a Ben Zobrist. I gotta be 100% real. He reminds me 100% of a young Ben Zobrist, which makes me happy because I'm a Rays fan, so I love my dude Benny Zobes. I think if the Cardinals let this guy just develop a little bit more, I think he's gonna be breaking out at some time soon. But either way, besides that, we also got Harrison Bader. Again, I have no clue what we're gonna do with this guy as well. I love this man's defense and his speed, but his hitting is god-awful. So I'm gonna start him over Dexter Fowler. Teller, and we're just gonna see how this plays out, but I got a feeling we're gonna be changing quite a few guys in the outfield. But now that I got a better idea of how this Cardinals rebuild is actually gonna go, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Again, if you guys are excited for this Cardinals rebuild, then be sure to leave a like on it. We're going for 800 likes on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. And comment down below what other teams you guys want to see next. And right now at the home run derby, we are not looking the greatest. I have to be 100% real. Also, did you guys see what I saw? Carlos Martinez right now, one of our best pitchers technically, has a 6.99 ERA. Carlos, I gotta ask you, what the heck happened, bro? What happened? That's not the same Carlos Martinez. I could care less what anybody says. Also, hello, microphone. This ain't the same Martinez. I don't care what anybody says. This is not the same guy. This man went from 3 ERAs all the way through from 2015 to 2019 to a 7 in 2020. This guy got the biggest case of the yips. For real. My God. All right, well, everybody else is doing good, but Martinez, what are you doing, my dude? I'm gonna have to replace him with Adam Wainwright, and this dude is getting -8s across the board. It's a genocide. This poor freaking guy, not to mention he's doing good, so this game is just murdering him right now. But bruh, -8s across the board. You hate to see it. Can I please get an F in the comments for Adam Wainwright? Like, please, the man needs it. Jesus. Either way, moving on to the offense, we got Colton Wong. He's not really doing the greatest, gotta be honest. Tommy Edman, again, not really doing the greatest. Gotta be 100% real. Paul Goldschmidt doing okay. All right, I like to see that. Dylan Carlson, wow, he's doing good. Okay, I like to see that a whole lot because he's by far the youngest and most intriguing stud we have, so I'm happy that he's doing good. Shortstop Paul DeYoung doing okay. Matt Carpenter doing very good. Okay, baby. Tyler O'Neill now, 100% garbage. Man's also got 3 stolen bases, so he's got speed. He just doesn't use it. Wait, hold on. Did he get caught? He got caught all 3 times. Yeah, we're getting rid of this guy. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Matt Wieters as well, not doing good. And then Harrison Bader, not doing good. But the first guy that we 100% gotta get rid of is Tyler O'Neill. Like, it's just gotta be done.
569 seconds later.
Oh, wait 1 second here. Again, microphone, what's up? What are you doing? This thing keeps running up in my face like this. Look, I barely touch it and it just goes straight up. I don't know. Either way. That's besides the fact because we got Eloy Jimenez that we could possibly get right now. For Tyler O'Neill, Alex Reyes, and Irving Lopez. Eloy Jimenez, that guy. Not to mention, look how good he's doing. Oh my goodness. Man's hitting a 352, has 29 home runs, and 78 RBIs. I mean, the dude's got a 1.1 OPS. What the heck is Eloy on? Now, trust me, I'd love to get Luis Robert as well, but we just cannot do that. They want a lot more for Luis, so I am down with Eloy. I will take that 100%. Let's just go ahead and get him. There we go. Eloy Jimenez is now a Cardinal. What the heck just happened? Now we got 2 absolute sluggers on this team. We got Paul Goldschmidt and Eloy Jimenez. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and give this thing moving all the way up into the trade deadline. And we might possibly get maybe a couple guys for the bullpen. Not 100% sure just yet.
Literally 1 minute later.
All right, here we are. Trade deadline time right now. First things first, I want to check the block. We got Yimi Garcia, who's not really doing the greatest. Okay, not going to get him. We also got Adam Ottavino, who's doing okay. But then again, the guy's got a 23 on the walks per nine, so I'm not going to go ahead and get him. Darren O'Day could be good up until his shoulder blows out in about 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. Alex Wood could actually be a good long reliever out of the bullpen. If we can get him for cheap, I'm thinking that might be a fantastic addition. And actually right now it looks like they want a little too much because we're giving them 3 decent pitching prospects for Alex Wood, who's by the way not really doing that great right now. I think we're just gonna go ahead and not worry about it. Also, I went ahead and did something crazy. I demoted Carlos Martinez. He's done so bad so far, and if we're trying to win some games, I can't be having him doing that bad. But I brought up Ponce de Leon. I don't think this is necessarily a good move, but we had to do something because Carlos Martinez was doing so bad. I'm hoping this will get him pissed off, to be honest, so he can play a little bit better. And I'm thinking for the trade deadline, we're gonna go ahead and make one last trade. I went over the bullpen, and honestly, the bullpen's fine. We really don't need anybody. But one thing that we do need is a good backup catcher. Matt Wieters just ain't cutting it no more. Okay, this guy just ain't doing it. He's got a 197. That's just not gonna be good. So I'm gonna pull off some magic real quick and try to get somebody insanely good.
Literally 1 minute later.
All right, there it is. There's that magic that we were looking for. We're gonna be getting one of the best catchers in MLB The Show, Omar Narvaez. Now you guys might be like, yo, RGS, you're 100% lying here, bro. I wish I was kidding. This man's one of the best catchers in this game right now. If you know, you know, but let me just go ahead and educate the rest of you guys. This man's an absolute stud, okay? You guys will be seeing it in the second half of the season. Either way, let's go ahead and get past the trade deadline. I will see you guys at the end of the year. Again, I really don't think we're gonna be making the postseason right now, but who knows? But the way it's looking right now, I'm not too confident. All right, here we go. September baseball. This is when it really matters. Let's go, boys. As long as we can beat out the Cubs, we should be okay. We're looking all right. And we didn't make it in. Oh my goodness. Who the heck beat us in the NL Central? It had to be like the Reds or something, right? It was the Reds by 2 games. Oh my God. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. Also, is that 3 games? That's 3 games. The Marlins actually beat us out. Oh my God. All right. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. My God.
15 minutes later.
All right, let's look it over. Let's see what happened. First up, DH and Tommy Edman. The average was really bad, but I liked everything else. I like where the home runs are at. I like where the RBIs are at. The strikeouts and the average, not good, but I like where everything else is at, so I gotta give it up to him. Paul DeYoung, again, was doing okay, but it looks like in the second half, he didn't really do that much. He also had a boatload more strikeouts this season, so that definitely makes me a little bit nervous. Paul Goldschmidt, of course, looking good. Gotta love my dude Paulie. Eloy Jimenez looking fantastic. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we got him too. He had 15 more home runs and less strikeouts this year, plus more walks. That is great to see. You love to see that. Brad Miller, again, so many people don't know about this man, but he is legit a stud. 23 home runs with a 290. Then we got Omar Tavares. Again, I'm telling you guys, this man is an absolute beast. 26 home runs, 71 RBIs, and a 270 from a catcher. Yeah, a catcher. Now, I get that the man's fielding might not be that great, but hey, I mean, it's the same as Yachty, so what are you gonna do? Right field, we got Dylan Carlson. I think he had a pretty solid rookie season. I like to see that. At third base, Matt Carpenter, he did pretty good, but again, I really don't think he's gonna do all that well in 2021, so I guess we could probably say goodbye to Matt Carpenter right here, because he's not gonna be looking good in 2021. I can tell you guys that right now. I'll play this game way too much to know. And then center field, Harrison Bader. Again, fantastic defensively, but hitting, we gotta get something going with this man. Either way, moving on, pitcher rotation now. Jack Flaherty, so good. Dakota Hudson as well, so good. Miles, so good. Kwang Young Kim, very good as well. I like to see that, especially from a new guy. A new rookie this season out of the foreign leagues doing insanely good. You really don't get to see that very often. It takes a little bit for them to get used to everything. Actually, the biggest example of that is, let me go to the Mariners real quick. Where's Yusei Kikuchi? Where's that man at? Actually did very good this year. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. It takes a little bit of time. And then Adam Wainwright below him did okay, but he got -12s, -13s across the board. Again, F in the chat for this man. I mean, I feel so bad watching this happen, because this man is a Cardinals GOAT along with Yadier Molina. But this man's getting decimated by SDS. They legit just don't care. They're like, bro, Hall of Fame career? How about -12s across the board? Either way, if I had to look at everything right here, I'm guessing we're gonna have a Yankees-Dodgers World Series, and the Dodgers are gonna win. If I had to guess, just 100% if I had to guess, straight off how much I played this game, and it was actually completely wrong. The Twins versus the Phillies. I mean, that just kind of shows how weird this game can be. The Twins in 2020 that turned into a 9U travel team in the postseason apparently won the World Series versus the Philadelphia Phillies in 2020. So what's going on here? That's my one question. What the heck is going on here? For 2020 retirees, it looks like we got Adam Wainwright finally retiring. I don't think it had to do with age. I think it had to do with MLB The Show just basically destroying this guy. But Adam Wainwright is officially gone, and so is Chris Davis. Look at that. And also, if you guys have not watched that Chris Davis video that we did in MLB 15, go and watch that. That was an absolute banger. Either way, for the free agents, we got Andrew Miller, Brad Miller. I didn't even make that connection. And then Yadier Molina. We're gonna be signing them all back though, but we really don't have that much to do in free agency. The guys that I wish I could get would be Trevor Bauer, maybe Marcell Ozuna coming back, but I don't exactly know how much money we have right now. Actually, you know what? One guy I'd love to get is DJ LeMahieu. Could I actually do this? How much does he want? $31 million. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. If this guy was wanting something like maybe 20, I would do that, because DJ LeMahieu at second base for the Cardinals would be fire. Would be absolute fire. 100% would be absolute fire. We got anything else we could possibly do over at second base? We got Jonathan Scope. Okay. We also got Jonathan VR. Not really looking that great, if I had to be honest. Okay. Also, I got one question for the guy that made this roster. Why the heck is Marcell Ozuna 96 overall? Did this guy just do insanely good and I didn't notice it? I gotta check this out real quick.
569 seconds later.
Yeah, never mind. Marcell Ozuna was insanely good this season, but it's just like a 96? Really? I don't exactly 100% agree, but he was pretty solid. I'll give it to him. But in reality, the only guy we're going to be going for in this entire free agent market is just going to be Liam Hendricks, to be honest. That's really it. I'm not really trying to spend $30 million, so that's all we got right now. The Padres get Trevor Bauer. Oh, 11-year, $200 million deal. He's back with Clevenger. That's not good. I'll say the YouTube content's gonna be nuts, but I don't exactly like him being in the National League again. I was hoping that he'd go back to the AL. Either way, they also got Salvador Perez. Okay. The Padres are getting real good. I don't like that at all. And they also got Corey Kluber. Okay, this is bad. This is real freaking bad. All right, coming into 2021 right now, we're looking pretty much the exact same, at least from the offensive side. We also got now Liam Hendricks as our closer. But besides that, everything's still the exact same. I will say I'm hoping for a better year out of Carlos Martinez, and I'm hoping for a better year out of Giovanni as well. Besides that, we should be okay. I still think if we win the games that we need to, we're gonna be a playoff team 100%. We got more than enough talent. It's just us actually using that talent correctly. That's a different story, as we just get swept by the Mets and the Brewers. So yeah, there we go. All right, so we're getting closer and closer to the trade deadline, and right now we're hovering around 10 games above 500. Again, hovering is a very loose word for that, but the Reds right now are first in the NL Central, and they're doing a lot better than us. We are a half game above the Brewers in the wild card, but still, that's not exactly where I want us to be. So trust me on this. I'm gonna need everybody's trust. We're gonna be getting rid of Harrison Bader, and I know the guy's defense, the guy's speed is killer. I 100% understand. But we're gonna be going out and trying to get Trent Grisham. The reason why I want to get him is because the man can hit pretty much. He isn't as good fielding wise, and he doesn't have as much speed, but they're relatively close. and the offense is so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Trent for Harrison Bader and a couple other guys. Now I'd say our outfield is 100% better. We got Eloy Jimenez in left. We got Trent Grisham in center. We also got Dylan Carlson in right field. I would say the outfield got a complete glow up. And then we have one last thing we got to do. Matt Carpenter right now is not doing good. The man is fully fallen off. What do you know? Just like I said last year. So we're going to need someone new in here, and I think Joe Urshela would be perfect for this. The only problem is I actually have to somehow get this guy, and I don't know how I'm going to get him from the Yankees, because the Yankees are going to legit want everything for this man. I might legit have to send over Luken Baker for this man. Now, I'd hate to do that because Paul Goldschmidt is 33 years old, and he's getting older, and Luken Baker is probably going to be the replacement for Paul Goldschmidt when he gets old. But we also have Matt Carpenter, who has been getting older and older by the second in this game right now, and Joe Urshela would be perfect to have. Now, actually, wait a minute. We could go for Gio Urshela, or we also could go for Hunter Dozier. Hunter Dozier could also play first base if we need him, not to mention right field. And also, to add on to it, he's doing better than Gio Urshela this season. By a whole lot, by the way. I'm wondering if we go ahead and take out Luken Baker from this deal, add more of like a B potential prospect, and see if we can get my dude Hunter Dozier. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can do it right here. The only guy that we can really send over is going to be Andrew. Let's see if they'll actually take this. Come on, please. Oh my goodness, they do. Perfect. That's actually beautiful. Okay, Hunter Dozier's gonna be coming over. We are gonna need to get more catching depth though, 100%. And there we go. Now this team is looking more solid than ever. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Eloy Jimenez, Hunter Dozier, and Trent Grisham. I mean, god dang, this team's glow up has been pretty insane. Let's keep this thing going in the second half of the season, and let's try to make it into the postseason. Let's go. All right, here we are once again, September baseball. Let's get this thing going. Also, I gotta check in the standings real quick where the heck we are. We're 5 games back from the division. Okay, that's not good. And we are 2 games back from the wild card. Okay, it's time for us to go crazy and go stupid. Let's go. Come on, boys. We got to win these games right here, right now, and we don't make it in again. Oh, my God. Bro, why is the NL so difficult? A game and a half back from the postseason, and we miss out once again. The team's nuts, though, so I just got to point that out as well. The team's absolutely nuts. Again, the entire rotation besides Miles did very, very good. The bullpen as well was looking pretty fire. I got to give it up to him. And the offense was still very, very good, too, as you guys can see. But the only problem is with the NL is that we're going up against incredibly good teams, like the Reds, the Brewers, the Dodgers, the Padres, just to name a few of them. Not to mention the Marlins, who won 93 games, by the way. I don't understand the Marlins right now. I don't get them. Either way, let's see what happens. The Dodgers beat the Angels for 2021. There we go. We're moving on to free agency, and let's actually try to fix this team and make it into the stupid postseason for the first time. Let's go. All right, so for contracts right now, we got Andrew Miller, we got Colton Wong, Brad Miller, Matt Carpenter, Yadier Molina, and Dexter Fowler. We're only going to be offering contracts to Andrew Miller, Brad Miller, and Yadier Molina. Colton Wong, the reason why I'm not going to get him back is because, one, the guy wants $13.6 million, and he had 12 at-bats in 2021. 12. Legit 12 at-bats, and he wants $13.6 million. So this man, you know what? I'm not going to say it. Just goodbye. Just absolute goodbye. Next up, Matt Carpenter. I'm just going to get out while I can. The guy was very good for us for a long, long time, but he just does not have it anymore. Yadier Molina, again, he really doesn't have it no more, but I'm just signing him back just so he can finish his career with the Cardinals. I guess out of like a respect type thing, even though it's a video game. Either way, that's going to be it for the contracts. Let's go into the free agency now. I want to be able to get a guy that could play second base, and Miguel Rojas is one guy that actually is looking insanely fire for me right now. The guy can field like crazy. He's not that great for like speed and everything, but he's got some good contact and some good fielding, not to mention the guy went crazy last year. So with that right now, I'm going to sign him so he can play second base for us. And then the only other guy we're going to be going for is Masahiro Tanaka, so he can play more of a long reliever role. And then we're good. We're good to go. Let's hope that we can get everybody that we want. Also, I think I'm going to do something that maybe some Cardinals fans aren't going to like, but I kind of feel like I got to do it. We're going to go ahead and get Michael Conforto, and he's going to be replacing Dylan Carlson over in right field. The only reason why that is because I really don't know if I believe in Carlson's abilities anymore, especially after this year. With him hitting a 221 with only 19 home runs, I was hoping he was going to have a lot better second season. Now, granted, it is normal for prospects to not have a good second season, but if I'm trying to win this World Series and compete with the Padres, the Reds, all those guys, I need to actually spend some cash. Like, I need to spend some cash and I need to get some good players. And Conforto would be a perfect fit for this team. So if I can do that, I'm going to do it and trade away. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. That was a lot quicker than I thought. Either way, now we could probably trade away Dylan Carlson for somebody else with some other need. Not to mention with Colton Wong being gone, our budget is still looking great. So let's keep this thing going. I'll see you guys in 2022, and let's go ahead and win this World Series. All right, here we go. I'm actually loving this team that we built right here. Miguel Rojas leading off, Tommy Edman, Paul Goldschmidt, Eloy Jimenez, Michael Conforto, Paul DeYoung, Trent Grisham, Hunter Dozier, and Omar Narvaez. I love this team. I gotta be real. I love this team. This might be my favorite lineup I've ever built for a rebuild. Either way, here we go. It's go time, and somehow we're 4-12. What is going on? I know we're gonna pick it up, and I know we're just starting off slow, but dude, this game straight up's got a personal vendetta vendetta against the Cardinals. 100%. Like, what is this? How are we below 500? With almost any other team, I'd be competing for the best in the entire league. Oh, this is fishy right here, dude. This is freaking fishy. All right, trade deadline right now, 2022. Let's go ahead and look over this pitching right here. We got Dakota Hudson for the first time in his entire career posting up a 5 ERA. We got Kim as well posting up a 5 ERA, which is not good. And we also got Jack Flaherty. He's got a 4.5. Let me see if I can find some good lefties in here real quick, and we might have to do something. All right, here we go. We're going to be trading away Kim for John Means. The only reason why we're going to be getting John Means is because I feel like he's going to be a better postseason pitcher than Kim. So let's go ahead and get John Means in here. There we go. Not to mention the man's going to slide straight into the rotation, and he should be pretty good for us. So let's hope that he can do good for us, because my God, right now we are not looking that great. Even though statistically we have one of the best teams in the entire game right now. If not top two, I'll go ahead and say it. If not top two. So let's go ahead and see what happens in September. Here we go, 91 and 71, and we make it in finally as a postseason team. As a wildcard team, actually. Versus the Mets this time.
Literally 1 minute later.
And we actually ended up losing to the Mets. Are you kidding right now? Did their pitching just completely decimate us? Like, for real. They had DeGrom on the mound, and they did. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just run this thing up. 2023. I swear to God, if they win too. Okay, they didn't. 2023 is going to be the year. I don't care what anybody says. 2023 is going to be the year that we get this thing done. All right, free agency right now. We got a couple guys that we got to go for. Liam Hendricks decided to decline his option, so he's a free agent right now. We got to sign him back. Same with Miguel Rojas. Now, the thing with Miguel Rojas is that he did okay. It's just, I want somebody better. So I'm calling in reinforcements, and I'm going to try to get Trey Turner. And besides that, the only other guy we're going to be going for is Chad Green. Let's see if we can go ahead and get all these guys. We got Chad Green. Let's go, Trey. God dang it, Trey goes to the Twins. God, that's annoying. Well, I guess now in that case, we got to sign back Miguel Rojas just for another season. Or do we go with Ketel Marte, who could also play second base for 1 year and just try him out? Wait a second, I might like that a little bit more. All right, let's try to do that real quick. And there we go, got Ketel Marte, perfect. All right, with that, I'll see you guys in 2023. All right, here we go, the team's looking good right now. We got Chad Green, we got Liam Hendricks back in here. And the lineup, we also got Ketel Marte, and when I put him over to second base, he goes up to a 99. So Ketel Marte is going to be a beast as well. So let's go ahead and get this thing going.
569 seconds later.
All right, here we are coming up again on the trade deadline, and I wish I could just have a fantastic season with this team. I mean, hey, we're doing okay, but the Reds are still 10 games ahead of us, even though we're the first ranked team in the entire game. I don't know why this game hates the Cardinals so much. I really don't. The only thing that I feel like we really got to do is maybe get a bullpen piece. That's it. Again, this team's insanely good, but if I had to pick something to upgrade, I'd probably upgrade the bullpen. So let's see what the heck we could do real quick.
Literally 1 minute later.
And there we go. What the heck? I'll take this easily. Diego Castillo, Brett Martin, and John Curtis. That's it. That's legit it. Yeah, I'll do that for Dylan Carlson, who again was not really doing that great. Not to mention, we do have Mike Conforto here now. So now with that, we should be okay, and we should make it into the postseason this year. And if we don't, I'm contacting somebody at SDS, because this is just ridiculous, bro. September baseball. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Again, we're the first overall team in all of the game right now. Let's see if we can actually play like it. Let's take a look. Come on, boys. Come on. Win a couple more games, and we didn't even make it in the postseason. Bro, what? Like, legit, come on. You gotta feel my pain with this one. Look at this offense. Everybody, and I wish I was kidding, everybody hit over 20 home runs. Or at least at 20 home runs. Not to mention, nobody hit below a 250. In the rotation, it was not bad enough to make us not make the postseason. The bullpen, absolute fire. I will go for one more season, but if we somehow don't make the postseason, that's it. I hate to break it to you guys like that, but legit, this game is busted if this team's not making the postseason. Multiple times, by the way. The only thing I can think of is getting one more guy in Lamet for the rotation, and that's about it. But if we somehow don't win with this, then there's nothing I can do for this team. Legitimately nothing I can do for this team. Like, you guys have been with me every step of the way. We made some decent trades. I'm not going to say every single one of them was great, but we made some decent trades. We made some decent free agent signings. We did everything that we pretty much needed to do to make the postseason multiple times, by the way, and turn this team into a dynasty in somehow, some way that we will never understand. It's just not happening. We're not even making it into the postseason, let alone making it far into the postseason. Either way, I will see you guys in 2024, and let's actually get this thing going, okay? Let's get it done. The lineup, you guys already know it, goats from top to bottom, and let's go ahead and see if we can finally make the postseason with this team. Come on. So far, we're looking great. So far, this is the best that we've ever done. 27-9 is the best that we've ever done so far, so let's keep going with more of this. Moving through June right now, we're looking excellent, and also, I refuse to believe that the only reason why this team changed so much was because we added Lamet. I don't think that's the case. Not even for a little bit. I don't know why the game's being so nice to us right now, but everything's finally starting to click just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and move straight past the trade line because we don't have to do anything. And let's go ahead and get to September. All right, start of September, we got 90 wins in the first week. Now, if we somehow don't make it in, okay, I was about to say, if there was some sort of garbage where like the Cubs and the Brewers or the Reds won like 105 games, I was going to flip out. But hey, look at that, 101 and 61, we finally did it. Alexa, let's go, baby. Alexa, congratulate us, let's go.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Yo, okay, whatever. She's just a hater. Either way, Eloy Jimenez did fantastic. Paul Goldschmidt, ooh, okay, never mind. Conforto, very good. Omar, okay. Hunter Dozier, very good. Paul DeYoung, okay. Ketel Marte, oh, all right. What the? How did this team win 100 games when our offense is not nearly doing as good as last year? Not to mention our pitching is worse than last year, by the way. Lamet's got a 5 ERA. That's higher than any other player last season. And our bullpen actually did worse too. This game makes no sense, okay? With the Cardinals, this game makes absolutely no sense. Either way, who we playing? Atlanta. Here we go. Flaherty versus Ian Anderson for game 1. Let's get it. Lost that one 16-2. What is this game trying to tell me right now? 16-2. Okay. Carlos Martinez versus Max Fried for game 2. Lost that one by 1. And then John Means against Alexander Vizcaino. Come on. And we lost that one, and we got dominated by the Braves. I could care less if I'm in denial. I refuse to believe that we just got bested by a team that went 87-75. No. Let's see who goes out and wins the World Series this season in 2024. It looks like it's the Angels versus the Braves. And guys, I hate to end it like that because I wanted to get our team a World Series victory. I've been wanting to do that for so long. You guys have been asking for it for so long as well. I think I fully rebuilt the team into a dynasty-like team, but I've not seen that level of getting screwed over in a long, long time for this game. So again, as you guys can probably tell, I'm very annoyed, but there's not much I can do about that. Again, if you guys enjoyed the team build at least, or enjoyed my suffering, then be sure to leave a like on the video. Again, 800, and we'll be doing a lot more rebuilds like this. Not to mention off-season rebuilds are coming back. So get hyped for that. If you guys have not already, hit that sub button and also hit that notification bell so you guys be notified every time I upload. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.